Hi! Today's video is about the movement of life. Have you ever heard about the boiling frog theory? I know. Oof, the thought of it. However, the premise goes like this. If you put a frog in a pot of boiling water, its reaction is to immediately jump out. However, if you have a pot of cool water and you place a frog within it, it will stay. When you turn on the heat, as the water temperature incrementally rises, the temperature of the frog will adjust to accommodate that temperature. And it will continue to do so because it doesn't feel that it's really hot. And then, unfortunately, it boils to death. I know it sounds horrible, but stay with me. What are you doing right now that models the behavior of the boiling frog theory? Hi, I'm Vanessa. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, I know the boiling frog theory sounded super shocking. However, it's important for everyone to know that this video has trigger content. So be aware. It's trigger regarding alcohol abuse and also sexual abuse. So I'm going to share something super transparent with you, and I'm going to share it with you with the hope that will help you too. When I was 13 years old, my parents used to send us to Puerto Rico every single summer. And this year was a particularly super interesting year because my father had died of this in the spring from cancer. So it was a very emotionally charged type of time. And my brother and I went to Puerto Rico. We have a lot of family there. And my uncle had picked myself, my brother, and a bunch of our cousins and took us to one of our most favorite places, a beautiful lagoon in Puerto Rico. And we were there swimming and hanging out with my cousins and just having the best time in the most magical place. So you know, when your kids and your family members and they're just throwing you up in the air and you're like arcing like these amazing cascades of water, just jumping into the water. So I swam to my uncle and I sat on his lap, waiting my turn to be thrown into the water as he had done so many times before. So what happened is something that really took my breath away. He actually put his hand inside of my bathing suit bottom and he molested me. I froze with fear. The only thing that kept going through my mind is how is someone that I hold so dear can possibly do such a horrific thing? So the thing is that my intellectual coping mechanism kicked in. I was like, yep, this happened. That's what it was. He molested me. That was then. This is now. The truth is, it really affected every facet of my life because it affected my self-confidence. It affected my dignity. And to be honest, I was just horrified at the idea of even having any type of sexual relationship with my partner because in the back of my mind, I was just horrified and relived by it. And the thing is, I would literally have to have 1, 2, for real, maybe 3 cocktails in order to even deal with that. So as the water grew warmer and this coping mechanism that I told myself that it was okay, the temperature and the thoughts about the embarrassment, the humiliation, and the horrific moment was the boiling point in the story of how I navigated my life. He did it in such a way that it morphed my inability to have a healthy sexual relationship with another person and also to have an intimate relationship with any other person in my life. To the point so that I loved so deeply every person that I was with, every friend, everything in such a way that I didn't love myself. And that's how I compensated for it. And what had happened to me is that it literally left me emotionally depleted. So as the story of being molested incrementally got hotter and hotter and hotter, to the point that I was almost boiling in the story and the muck of my life, I had a choice. I could either stay where I am or I can do something else about it. So I actually made the decision to go and get the help I needed to be able to process through the emotions and the feelings and the lack of that I had been carrying on my back for over 30 years. And it took a lot of work and it took a lot of patience. And I can say now that having experienced that, I can't say it was a great thing. However, I learned so much about my resilience, so much about my dignity, so much about my passion and love, not only for myself, but for others. And that is why I'm here sharing this story with you, because it allowed me to gain my self-confidence and be comfortable in my skin again. Do you feel like the story that you're living, that water, do you feel that water temperature getting a little warmer? Are you ready to jump out? In stillness, nothing changes. However, in motion, in movement, new paths are created. Remember, when we value ourselves, we value each other. Much love.